The second drill we did was another breathing drill designed to practice the skill of diaphragmatic breathing and using our hands to create a tactile cue to bring awareness to that 360-degree expansion of the rib cage and the core as we breathe. So in this drill, we have two options. We can either sit in a tall kneeling position or we can lay down on the floor facing up. The two things that we're going to focus on here is one, proper alignment of the spine and having a good posture. We want the hips and the shoulders stacked over top of each other, or if we're laying on the ground, we just want to make sure that we pull the curve out of our lower back and we're not too extended. So in that tall kneeling position, it would look like making sure hips and shoulders are stacked and we're not overextended or slouching in this position. The second thing we're going to focus on is using the hands to bring an awareness to where the breath should be going and creating 360-degree expansion. So once we get set, we'll place our hands just on the lower part of our rib cage, right at those sharp pointy bits. We're going to relax the shoulders and we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, trying to feel how much expansion can happen at our hands. From the front, hands around the ribs, nice and stacked. Trying to pull the air down to where our hands are, rather than letting it get stuck up and having the shoulders raise up towards the ears. Now you might not experience a whole lot of movement happening where your hands are right now, and that's okay. Don't force range of movement. The diaphragm is a muscle and we're still maybe just learning how to find full range of motion at that muscle, but ideally you want to think about, you feel your thumbs being pushed away, you feel the fingers in the front being pushed away, and you feel the curve of your hands being pushed out, and that means we're getting that 360-degree expansion. If we do this drill laying down, same thing applies. We'll just set up laying flat on the ground, or bring the feet up flat, and just make sure we take that curve out of the spine before we start. Hands on the lower ribs, and then inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and play around with that. See if one position or the other puts you in a better spot to actually access the diaphragm and helps you to practice that skill.